If you took her words and you replaced Rosie for Ronald, there would be an objectification of women in the workplace. And so that is disturbing, and it's wrong.
Elisabeth Hasselbeck has a message for her former The View co-host, Rosie O'Donnell.
And whether you're a man or whether you're a woman and you're objectifying women in the workplace, it's wrong.
Yep, the former Fox and Friends host returned to her old show on Tuesday and weighed in on Rosie O'Donnell, revealing she had a crush on her during their time together on the ABC talk show.
I'll be very honest. I read it and I immediately started praying because I'm like, how I'm going to handle this in my old self would be another split screen moment.
That split screen moment that she's referring to was a super heated on-air debate between Rosie and Elisabeth in 2007 about the Iraq War that quickly turned personal and led to Rosie quitting.
Do not call me a coward because, number one, I sit here every single day, open my heart, and tell people exactly what I believe.
So do I, Elizabeth.
Do not call me a coward, Rosie.
Well, I'm glad to hear Elisabeth isn't going all split screen this time around.
Me too. But Elisabeth had a lot more to say in response to Rosie, whose remarks are part of an upcoming book about the daytime chat fest, Ladies Who Punch, the explosive inside story of The View.
In the book, Rosie says that despite the tension on set, she actually, quote, loved Elisabeth.
And when fellow View co-host Joy Behar made comments that O'Donnell might have had a crush on Hasselbeck, O'Donnell didn't exactly shut it down. She said, quote, I think there were underlying lesbian undertones on both parts. I think this is something that will hurt her if you write it. She was the MVP of a Division I softball team for 2 years that won the finals. There are not many in my life girls with such athletic talent on sports teams that are traditionally male that aren't at least a little bit gay.
Well, Elisabeth wasn't really feeling Rosie's generalizations about female athletes.
That's an unfair stereotype, and it seems selfish in a way, and I think that it's untrue.
In the expose, Rosie makes sure to clarify that her feelings for Elisabeth were not sexual. I wanted to support, raise, elevate her like she was a freshman star shortstop, and I was the captain of the team.
Since the excerpts from the book were made public, Elisabeth says she tried to get in touch with Rosie to talk it out.
I tried to call her yesterday. Her number is old, the one on my phone.
And while she may not have gotten a hold of her old co-star, she says she's letting it go.
So, Rosie, I think it was disturbing to read those things, and it was offensive to me, but I forgive her. I totally forgive you, Rosie, and I think that I really hope that we can be at peace and that we can have both hold our beliefs in one hand and hold each other's hands in the other and still have a relationship that's at peace.
Elisabeth is singing a way friendlier tune these days. In 2014, just 1 year after she was reportedly fired from The View,
Today is officially my last day at The View.
Elisabeth made it clear there was still bad blood between her and Rosie when she trashed her former co-star's brief return to the daytime show during a phone interview with Fox and Friends.
Talk about not securing the border. Here in comes to The View the very woman who spit in the face of our military, spit in the face of her own network, and really in the face of a person who stood by her and had civilized debates for the time that she was there.
This is a lot of drama to digest, and I have a feeling that it's far from over. Of course, we'll spill all the tea, so be sure to subscribe to All Things ET. Until next time, I'm Hallie Stevens.
And I'm Courtney Tesano. Bye for now, guys.